My. Woo! So, we finally have our Snape. They love pissing the fans off, don't they? I mean, they must love it. So, I saw the title of a Forbes article that says that this sets off 5 different controversies. This casting causes 5 different controversies. And we know what the main controversy is. Snape is a white man, he's not a black man. And this was done now. This was done after all of the woke controversies that have destroyed companies, that have destroyed IPs, destroyed Bud Light, is destroying currently Disney, destroying Doctor Who, destroying so many franchises. And they did it anyway. Destroying Lord of the Rings. Fandom likes characters to be fundamentally sound and true to how those characters were written. They don't mind every once in a while when you do different things. Like when they... Actually, did you know that they were going to put Robin in, I believe it was either Batman Returns or Forever, and Marlon Wayans was going to play him? You guys know that? But of course, when they made the Kingpin black, I always talk about that one because everybody was just like, yo, he looks exactly like the Kingpin, except he's black. Like, this is like a good choice, you know what I'm saying? But it was before a time, or this particular time, of pushing agendas. And people now are very sensitive to this. People are irritated by it. Black people like myself are very irritated with being tokenized and being used by these companies, using our people, my people, to virtue signal. The LGBTQ plus community talks about gay baiting. They're tired of it. They're sick of it. You can find plenty of LGBTQ plus members on Twitter, or X as they call it now, talking about this irritating stuff and how it doesn't represent them and it's gay baiting and they don't like it and they're doing it to virtue signal. It's the same stuff. Same thing with the strong woman character. Emily Blunt talked about how she was sick of it, and plenty of women online talk about how they're sick of it. They're still doing it. Was this a DEI ESG loan for this series? Because that's what it seems like it always comes back to. It seems like whether it's a video game, a television show, a series, whatever it is, DEI ESG loans were being sent out to people, but you had to have certain prerequisites. You had to check a bunch of boxes to get the loan. So did they secure the loan and do the casting after everybody's being destroyed? Because I see this potentially destroying or helping to start to destroy the franchise. Talk to Star Wars. Talk to Star Wars. Okay? There's a rumor out there that Disney has been actually trying to sell Star Wars and they can't. If it's true, that means they dropped the value so low and destroyed it in the fans' eyes so badly that no one wants to touch it. No one thinks that they can salvage it. So let's check out these 5 controversies that have popped up here because of this casting. So, the Harry Potter series is starting to pull its cast together, starting with the adults. And let me just jump to the bottom. The casting has set off a strong string of controversies from many different sides of Harry Potter fandom. And the Harry Potter fandom is rabid. They are feverishly in love with the series. I know some fans, and they are just as in love with Harry Potter as Star Wars fans are in love with Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I have enjoyed the Harry Potter movies. I can't exactly call myself a fan, but I've enjoyed them. I'm a fan of Transformers, Marvel, DC, Star Wars. You know what I mean? So I'm a little bit more energetic, so to speak, when I speak about things like that, because I'm more emotionally invested. I can only imagine how Harry Potter fans are acting right now. But it says here, on social media, the reactions range from the following. Snape is supposed to be far from traditionally attractive. This man is attractive, so that's not going to work. He's not conventionally attractive. It's almost feels like they've forced him to wear loads of makeup or even prosthetics to fit the role, which seems somewhat baffling. Yeah? In addition to his looks, Snape is also described as the following in the Harry Potter books. When he was introduced, Snape is described as a thin man with sallow skin, large hooked nose, and yellow uneven teeth. That's very unattractive right there. He has shoulder-length, greasy black hair. It sounds like he stank too, which frames his face, and cold black eyes. So this man is certainly a departure from that. Obviously, he is also black. While being black or white may not be inherent to Snape's character, it is. Potter fans note that this will set up situations like James Potter bullying a young black kid in the 1970s, which are certainly not good optics and totally changes the dynamic. Next, this is, of course, also leading to culture war issues. Potter fans or even non-Potter fans that just want to latch onto this are very much using this as another example of It is. It's not using it. It is involving race swapping characters. It's true. We all know it is. It's true, bucko. It's damn true. And while there are some progressives happy with the attempt at diversity, we've been diverse in Hollywood for a while. We've had several different characters for a while. There's no need to swap them. All you have to do is, if you want to get more races in, you can make them other characters that aren't main characters. That's all you have to do. But they've race swapping main characters, which are pissing people off. Many people identify with these characters, and many people, fandom is very invested in product that comes out that holds on to the authenticity of the character. They want the character to be the character. You know what I'm saying? Like, Superman's suit. It's red, blue, and yellow. Okay? If you give them a yellow, pink, and gold suit, they're going to have a problem with it. That's not Superman. And while there are progressives within diversity, something the original story lacked. Yeah, so what? It was about a bunch of people in Europe. So what? You know what I'm saying? I went to see The Woman King. It was mainly black folk in there. It made sense for where it was. I wasn't sitting there like, oh my God, where are the Chinese people? Like, people are ridiculous. J.K. Rowling's now long history speaking against transgender issues. Outside of the casting, their relationship with the series has a huge dynamic change. Yeah, whatever. So, Oh, I heard she has a big hand in this. So I guess this casting she approved. Many people have told me, they're like, look, J.K. Rowling gets attacked online by certain people in the trans community because they have had their issues with her and like the whole women protecting women thing and not wanting trans women in women's sports and stuff like that. But she's been woke for a long time. That's what people have been telling me. She's been woke for a long time. Like she like pretty much agrees with everything else except certain trans issues. So if she agrees with this, then it is what it is. Then the creator themselves is doing this to their own brand. And I mean, I'm sure she's a multimillionaire or billionaire and she'll be fine no matter what, but she still could totally destroy her IP. Same thing with Doctor Who, correct? Wasn't like the creator or one of the creators or something like that part of the reason why it went where it went? And now he's reaping what he sowed. So it is what it is, y'all. Keep destroying your own brand. I mean, it's totally up to you. Post the comments down below. The feverish, the dedicated Harry Potter fans, I want you in the comments down below, and you tell me what you think. 10 million subscribers. Woo! Make sure y'all go check him out. I always forget his name, but the actor for Snape. Make sure you watch Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Watch it. He is glorious in there as the Sheriff of Nottingham.